Mansfield Central. Welcome to the Lancers Unsheathed 2025 November episode. Today we're joined with Mr. D'Amico, who is the head track and field coach, as well as a freshman football assistant coach.
I'm Colton, and so the first questions we have is, what did you have to do to get hired at BC?
Well, I applied.
Is it do they feel bad for you? Or?
No, I was working at West Bend West, and I was going through a curriculum rewrite, and I was just going through the what's called for us called We Can. It's just a board of jobs that are available, and I saw that the job was available here, and I live 10 minutes away at most, and figured if I didn't take the opportunity to work closer to where I live and somewhere in a district that I went to school at, that it'd be a mistake that I would regret not attempting to go after, and got lucky, I guess, after that.
So today you're actually dressed fairly normally, but occasionally you bring out some interesting outfits. I was wondering, when it's like Bucks game day or maybe Marquette game day, what's the inspiration behind your outfits? And did you get them out of the dumpster at Goodwill?
I'm a super fan, and so it is the first game of the NBA Cup for the Bucks. So I have my Bucks shorts on underneath these pants right now. So I'm always prepared. But because
are those tearaway pants, or
they are not tearaway pants?
Maybe you should rethink your.
But because of the state soccer game today, I thought it was more important to represent the school, and I don't have any soccer gear.
And Waukesha North track and field.
Yeah, I just like these pants.
So North Stars.
I go with them because I just like how they feel.
Are you going to the soccer game?
Potentially, I have something going on after school, so if I can get done with that in time, then I will be going to the soccer game.
Okay. So you're obviously a big Milwaukee sports fan.
Yeah.
Worked for the Brewers.
Currently not work.
Currently work. In your opinion, who has had a bigger influence on Milwaukee sports as a whole, Giannis Antetokounmpo or Manny Pena?
Well, it's close, I'd have to say, but it's probably Giannis, but definitely close.
What about Hernan Perez? Has Giannis ever played every single position in a single season?
Well, I mean, he does pretty much every game.
But that's only 5 positions.
But that's all he can play.
I guess, yeah. Manny Pena is the Mother's Day home run, just doesn't, there's not a little extra something for that?
I appreciate what he's done for the
city?
For the team and for the city, but the level's just slightly under.
All right.
Who's the GOAT in sports history? In the sports industry,
it's a pretty broad, pretty broad question.
Sports have been around a while.
I would have to say Greg Louganis.
Who's Greg Louganis?
You don't know who Greg Louganis is?
Who's Greg
Great
Louganis?
ball knowledge, but
Greg Louganis is a gold medalist diver.
Is he undefeated?
Well, see,
what makes him the GOAT in your opinion?
Greg Louganis might have overcome maybe the biggest obstacle in sports history.
Happened to Greg Louganis.
Well, he went off the diving board and he smoked his head on the board as he was coming down, and came back to win the gold medal after that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a pretty remarkable story. You should look it up.
Yeah.
So I guess building off that question, you've had some very good athletes that you really like to sing your praises for. So I guess Bobby King or Frank Wiedemeyer?
Ooh, that's tough. They both brought something a little bit different to the program, but and I have love and respect and admiration for both of them equally, and what they have provided for the trajectory of what the track program is becoming is, I think, relatively even.
That's not a good enough answer. We need an answer.
You're not going to get any more than the company line on that one. No. I can't say anything bad about either of them.
Shocked it's not Bobby, but all right.
So, rank the BC photographers.
Well, I can think of many, but I know where this one is going. But if there's a top 10, I know that Alexi is outside of it.
Wow. What about CS Prods right here?
He's in there. He's in there.
Do you think it's unfair that photographer, you can just bring a camera in and then just get a sideline pass? Do you think that's kind of
Everybody's got a job to do.
kind of messed up?
Everybody's
You're a what do you call it, game manager?
Yeah,
for
so
BC?
I sit on the sideline.
Would you
I don't
kick
do
him
much
out?
of anything, so it's
yeah, all right, fair enough.
it's who am I to say that they're actually trying to do a job and I'm just standing there?
I think it's you're the game manager, so I feel like you kind of like you're able to kick people out, but also like would you kick Colton out, or do you think he's a good enough photographer where you let him?
No, and actually at the volleyball the other game, I let Colton stay on the floor when it's against the rules.
He yelled at Alexi.
I yelled at Alexi, who didn't have a camera, and there was a reason for that.
Well, and took his phone out and
if you're gonna be
took pictures on the camera.
If you're gonna be a photographer, you kind of got to have a camera. I feel like.
Right.
So I feel like it's justified.
That right there, in and of itself, I think would be justification for being outside the top 10.
Yeah.
Can't even do your job.
Yeah,
We actually have a couple. We have a couple fan questions for you. You want to take the first one?
Yeah. Why do you always lose to Logan Bloom in pickleball?
Well, it's hard to say because it's never happened.
Well, I've been told that it's
Yeah.
happened many of times.
Just reports have said.
Yeah, I bet your parents told you that Santa Claus was real at some point too.
Well, because he
Yes.
is.
Oh,
I see him.
Well, everybody lies at some point, so I would say that he falls in that category.
Are you lying right now, saying you never lost
No,
a
I'm
Logan Bloom
sitting.
pickleball? So annoying. All right, we'll move on to our next fan question. Why is Leland better than you at everything? From Leland Miller Pascal.
There's only one thing on this earth that Leland is better than me at,
losing?
and it's losing. Yeah, you're right on. You're right on.
You sure?
Again,
what about like
reports say different.
Yeah, reports say different.
Oh, well, and do you have any evidences of?
I mean, it's
Center court?
outside the room, but we can't get that right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we have to have him like come on the show and.
Go ahead if you
Yeah,
can.
we'll
provide
ask him.
proof.
All right, we might have to do it.
Are we allowed to do that?
Or we might have
Next
to do
episode, we might have to have.
If you
All
can
right.
provide proof of one instance that
Or we
all
might
can see.
we might need to do it behind the scenes.
We have to have a special episode.
Okay. I'm always
Part
available.
two.
We have a part two. Part two, is that it? Maybe. All right. What is the origin behind underwater basket weaving? And have you actually weaved a basket underwater before?
Who hasn't?
I have never
Yeah.
weaved a basket
Well,
underwater.
the origin is in my line of work, which I'm the first one to say that it's not very complex. However, I get asked about 75 times a day what we're doing that day.
You should have come up with something.
And so, in order to try to prevent that question, because I'm going to answer it
Yeah.
3 times a day
Yeah.
to everybody. So
Yeah.
instead of answering it 75 times separately, I can just answer it three times.
Yeah.
I came up with something that way back in the day with a coworker of mine back at North. That's kind of just what we went with because it was very different. But it is a thing. Look it up. It's on
Underwater
YouTube.
Special episode, can we underwater basket weave with maybe? All right. This hypothetical part 2 is gonna be
Dude, it's gonna be
lit.
it's gonna be great.
lit, yeah. Where does Ferris Omari rank in terms of all-time BC track athletes?
Ooh. He's got to be towards the top, right?
I mean, we were talking about Bobby and Frank. Like, is he in that conversation? I mean, I know, you know,
Is he in that top
they're like
tier?
your
Yeah.
favorites.
I'll tell you what.
But then,
Ferris put more effort in the off season going into last year's senior year than I would have ever expected, ever. And I respect that big time. And Ferris is a great kid, and I love Ferris to death, and I think he will one day be the greatest men's warehouse employee of all time.
is that where he's at now?
No, he's at, I can't remember where he's at.
Can we have Ferris on the next episode too? Is that possible?
I think he's working at a
We'll have to.
hospital or something like
I
that.
think
right
he is
now.
too. I think you might be right.
Huh.
Okay, so this is kind of related to our other questions, but do you ever feel like you might be a little overconfident when it comes to your gym class game like abilities?
Who's Jim?
He's right there actually, but I'm talking like GY, gymnasium, physical education.
So when you go to math, do you say I'm going to the math, I'm going to class, or I'm going to the room class or the classroom class? Or do you say that you're going to math class?
I just specify we're talking about physical education.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, now I know what you're talking about. No, there's no such thing as too much confidence.
Do you seem to
There's
rage
no such
bait
thing.
your students?
Yeah.
In physical education?
I have been known as one of the greatest trash talkers this side of the Mississippi, and I take pride in that.
Can you back it up though? That's the question.
Well, have I ever lost?
I
Again,
personally,
from these
we're talking
questions,
about we're talking about badminton or like mat ball.
The fact
Shout
that
out
you're getting
Leland,
all-
by the way.
The fact that you're getting all these questions about me supposedly losing, I think, tells you your answer.
that you've lost a lot.
No, that people want to beat me in something so badly that
Well, they have beaten.
that they bring it up even when it's not even on topic.
Do you want to run? We can run like a.
We can do a 2v1.
Twos
Yeah.
like badminton. No, you can even have a partner. You can choose.
Yeah, you can
somebody.
have.
Yeah, you and
Brendan.
Mr. Brennan versus me and
See-
Cole in
see, you
pickleball.
all know.
Or pickleball, it doesn't matter.
I know
maybe
you
not
guys
pickleball.
know this, but for the masses, I've been playing pickleball since I was in middle school at Pilgrim Park.
Good for you.
I have lost one game of badminton in my entire life.
Okay, we can
Why
play
do you keep
badminton.
track of
I'm better at
badminton?
Well,
badminton.
because one is easy to remember,
Okay. Yeah.
What about like badminton?
and it happened 2 years ago.
I don't want to who.
Tanvi, she was a junior national player.
Well, okay.
She was incredible.
But Alexi's up there too in badminton.
I mean, he played.
Yeah. No, realistically though, you two, Mr. Brennan and you versus me and Cole in badminton.
Oh, we're winning.
Me and Colton are winning.
Okay.
We can. This special episode is gonna be.
Electric.
It's gonna be. This will be like an hour long. Ferris. We have some special guests. It's gonna be great. Okay, so speaking of your ability to rage bait, who on the track team do you think is the easiest to rage bait?
I'd say Ty, all of them.
So like Jack Fahrenholtz isn't ranked higher than like myself. You think me and Jack Fahrenholtz are the
it's
same?
not, see, I'm not trying to rage bait anybody.
But you do it though.
Not intentionally.
Well, I feel like when when I say like we're going to gym class and you say who's Jim, I feel like I know his name is Jim. No, when I feel like that's like intentional rage bait. I'm not gonna fall for it, but like, I mean I kind of did fall for it earlier, but like, you're telling me that's not intentional.
Rewind.
No, there's no intentionality there.
All right.
So you're falling for it right now?
No. I gotta identify the rage bait, and I'm not gonna fall for it. These questions I think are more tailored to you, Cole.
Yeah. So, who do you think you could strike out on the baseball team?
It seems like a pretty easy question.
Well, actually, no.
Well, okay. So you have a torn pec. Is it
Right now, I wouldn't be able to strike out anybody. I wouldn't be able to get the ball to the plate right now.
Is it your throwing pec?
It
or
is my throwing one, yeah.
Oh, so we're all hitting home runs off.
So
you.
we're taking
No,
the
because it
yard
would never get to the plate.
No, but like once it's
off the bounce. We're cricket. This is like cricket.
Yeah.
We're taking
No,
the yard.
because you wouldn't be able to handle the curveball,
Oh my God.
and
Your 48 mile an hour curveball. Respectfully, sorry.
starts here and ends up down there.
Yeah,
It's a ball. If it ends up down there, it's
Now
gonna
when
be
you
a ball.
swing at it,
Nobody's gonna
Chuck,
swing at it if it's
yeah,
a ball.
I don't have to swing at it.
You will.
I have the option to not.
You definitely grunt when you throw the curveball. You're like, ugh, and then like
yeah,
it's,
the old knuckle curve.
The knuckle. Did you call it knuckle curve?
Yeah,
I actually respect that. Corey Knable, remind me of that. I don't know why. Where's he ranking in Brewers of all time? All-star.
he
one
is
time.
a former All-Star. Yeah.
who would you say is like if you were to be like kind of paired with someone in baseball, who would it be?
What does that question even ask?
Like who would he be like?
if you had to compare yourself to a baseball
Yeah,
player, who would
yeah.
it be?
Shohei?
Oh my goodness.
You don't get
I don't
think it's pretty
I
self-explanatory.
don't know how to respond to that.
Shohei didn't
like-
gamble either. That was his interpreter. But I do not mind partaking in a card game here and there.
Respectable, I guess.
Well, that's one thing you and Shohei are like, but not the baseball
Yeah.
standpoint.
Interesting.
I think maybe Kike Hernandez just. Like,
But, yeah.
that's just for his funniness. Like it's not just
Champion.
Like, well,
That makes
okay,
sense.
yeah. Oh God.
Get this guy out of here.
Oh God. And then
What about like Jacob Nottingham? No.
How about-
Alex Claudio? From the mound, you're Alex Claudio. From the plate,
He was good.
at giving up home runs. Matt Albers?
He was good too.
No, he wasn't. All right, anyways.
last
going.
question: who do you think you could hit a nuke off of on the baseball team?
Gosh, a lot of questions that probably end with all of them. Are you a lefty?
Yeah.
It'd be a little tougher because I'm a lefty, but
Yeah.
Are you actually a lefty?
when I hit.
Oh.
So that's an easy out.
No, because I would
You could lay the, well,
well, having watched,
Okay.
I probably wouldn't because I'd take a walk every at bat.
yeah, he just said you can't find the zone.
I actually can. But, I mean...
Okay, hypothetically, he throws a strike.
Oh, Gonzo.
Oh! No.
We're about, we're talking like,
First baseman?
You know, I've got some decent
Pop fly?
apple field power.
do you really?
So to the shortstop.
To the
so
shortstop.
ground out
So
to the
we're talking
shortstop.
like a pop-up.
Are we saying blue pop-up, I catch it?
Infield
Over
fly.
Right center field. Right center field.
That's not apple.
I know, but I'd pull it.
Are you sure? Well, I mean, the only
Fairly
thing
sure.
that the only time the ball would go over the fence is a foul ball. I'll give you that.
I mean, it can, but that wouldn't be the only time.
It would be the only time. Yeah. And maybe a foul tip to the catcher's mitt, but like...
See, I think this is where a lot of those, like, we've beaten Mr. D'Amico stories come from, is just the projection of...
It's like, you're saying they're hypotheticals.
Yeah.
I just don't think that's true.
No.
Well, I mean, I think all these questions add up that you've been beaten a good amount of times.
I mean, we're getting outside input.
Yeah, I mean, if we're having other students reach out and say that they've been beating you,
Yeah.
I mean, they don't get time out of their day to say that, and they're saying it.
Oh, I guess
I don't know
I'll have to
I don't
stay
know what
tuned.
else Leland is doing in his day to
Yeah.
not tell me that he beat you, but he said he beat you.
Yeah.
He's fairly confident.
So did Logan, Alexi.
yeah. I mean, we can do it, like,
Just seems like in all those
Weston Hank.
instances, it's an instance of the big dog being on top and everybody trying to take him down.
And you're saying you're the big dog?
Are you the big dog in this case scenario?
Seems like it.
Oh, you wish.
There's only one constant in all those stories.
I guess this might not be the best time, but Devin told me that he's quitting track to play lacrosse.
Smart.
Do you have any comment on that, or no?
No.
And is cheer a sport?
No.
Why?
Why is cheer not a sport?
Just in my definition of sports and having my
Do you have
own
cheer experience?
having my own
Do you have cheer
experience and being as I'm sure you know where you're going with this, as an all-American cheerleader.
That's such a lie.
I do
You
have.
were an
I do
All-American.
have.
At UW Stevens Point.
No, at Brookfield East.
You were an All-American cheerleader. Do we have any receipts to prove this, or we're making this up too?
No.
Looks like you're all like made up of a
what
lie.
my personal definition of a sport is cheerleading does not fall in that definition, but there's also some other ones that most people would consider sports that I would not.
All right, list them.
Like what? Yeah.
Well, so my definition of a sport is something that does involve athletic ability, but is a competitive event that the result is not judged. That the
So you're saying if you have a judge, you're not. It's not.
So swimming's not a sport.
well,
The
swimming
swimming
and
is a
racing,
sport, though. It's a race.
you have a definitive.
What about
winner.
diving? Is diving a sport? We talked about. You said you're
So
going to
it's-
sport
and
athletes
that's where
as a diver.
and that's where I get a little foggy on it because I do believe it, but it wouldn't fit my definition.
Yeah.
So what was the guy's name?
Greg Louganis.
How is he the greatest? What was our question?
The GOAT.
The GOAT in the sports
Athlete.
industry.
Yeah, but
Do athletes
he's
play
getting
sports?
judged.
Is he getting judged?
Well, technically the Olympics are called the Olympic Games and not the Olympic sport, so that's kind of where it gets foggy.
So is track a sport? If track's in the
Yes.
Olympics, but it's a game.
But it's not because it's an Olympics. It's because it's got a definitive winner and loser. It's not judged. In my personal definition,
Do cheer competitions not have a definitive winner and loser?
based off a judge. UFC has a judge.
So is that a sport?
Based on my definition, I'd say no.
I feel like your definition's messed up. But all right, anyways.
But that's why it's mine.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
I don't know who our next episode is, and or if we are having a part 2 slash.
We need a part
I think we need a part 2. But we'll figure it out. Maybe some underwater basket weaving involved. Ferris possibly on the
I
show.
mean, Brennan could probably buy a camera that can go underwater in an instant.
Do we have a
so-
camera that can go underwater?
Yeah,
we do have a
see,
camera that can
yeah,
go underwater.
Told you.
Are you ready to?
Well, this was fun.
Are you ready to show off your underwater basket weaving skills
Yeah.
next episode?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
All right. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.
Yep.